Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Desperados 3. I have altered the sound mix a little bit. Let me know how it is. Character voices should be louder without the music or sound effects being too much louder. Hopefully that'll help. Also, I turned the rest of the subtitles on. For some reason, when it asks you at the beginning of the game whether you want subtitles on, if you hit yes, it only turns on a third of the options that are subtitles. So hopefully things said by NPCs in the world will be a little bit clearer.
They tore down old William's house the other day.
Now, why do they have to do that? Can't they lay their tracks between our homes?
Aw, stick to the game, will you?
I'm just saying. If they ever come to my house, I'll show these railroad thugs who's boss. Oh, shit.
Well, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Oh, we'll get to you in a minute. You know the drill. Everybody out! Yes, sir. Look at them run.
Something in your ears?
Just finishing my drink.
Listen, asshole, we own this town now. So when he says out...
I'm a little surprised Cooper didn't go straight to the knife throw there.
Who do we have here?
Well, you got double trouble now.
What the hell? You again?
They're running away like dogs.
I can't blame them. Poor guys had to look at your ugly mug.
Oh, you're welcome. You need a drink, so do I.
Hector, yours is on the house.
Gracias, señorita. They come back, you just call me.
You really shouldn't. They'll kill you next time.
They can try.
Guess you've been here a while. Spent your time pissing off the wrong people, huh?
I'm the one they pissed off. But as you're here, maybe we can work together.
Oh, no, you are not dragging me into this. I'm here for Frank.
Surround the place! Don't let them get away!
Amigo, you're already in it. And besides, you owe me one.
All right, let's get out of here.
Come on, out the back.
Also, Cooper's like, I don't want to get involved, but he did intentionally provoke all those guys. Like, not that it was reasonable for them to tell everybody to get out of the bar, but he knew what he was doing. Alright, well, time to sneak around and try not to get shot again. And maybe this time, I'll even accomplish that.
Somewhere. And we got all the time in the world.
Well, these guys are out for blood. Who the hell are they?
Part of the DeWitt Company. I've scores to settle with a few of them.
All right, fine. But I hope you've got a plan.
Sure. Let's head for the street. Nobody will bother us if we stay among the townsfolk, so we got room to breathe.
So far, so good. But, whose heads are we bashing in?
First, we got Jarvis here. Real tough guy. Right now, he's in that backyard trying to ride the town bull. Next is Wild Marge. She's on the first floor of the Flagstone brothel, drinking whiskey and watching the girls dance. Then there's the Duke. He's making rounds with his bootlickers up and down Church Street. And last, he's the foreman, McBain. He's a real asshole. Had his men tear down half the town so that he doesn't have to plan around it. So we get rid of them, head back to the saloon, and finish our drinks.
That ain't much of a plan, Hector.
Why do you think I've waited for you?
All right, let's get it over with.
It is really just sort of a loose set of objectives. He was planning on me doing all the planning, which I guess in itself is a plan. Also, I don't know where the developers are from, but they made a little bit of a goof there. An American would not refer to that floor of the building as the first floor. Alright, what's up with Hector? Hector can whistle to lure guards toward his current location, and he has a great big bear trap, like a man-sized bear trap, just hanging off his back. Hector is smart, so Hector likes to combine his skills. And also, immune to his own bear trap. Important to notice.
Carrying that thing around.
I have a reputation to keep.
a reputation for killing people with a huge bear trap, apparently. We can make that happen. Why did I just... That's the same thing. Alright, how big is the whistle area exactly? Oh, really large. Very large, actually.
Alright,
So
lure someone into your embrace.
can I really just, like, lead them right to it? Will they notice it when they look toward it? Nope. Oh, doesn't get much easier than that. Wow.
See? The old girl hasn't let me down yet.
Sure they're here, Murdoch. No problem.
Yeah, they couldn't have slowed
Okay, and he moves bodies pretty quickly. Now, in Shadow Tactics, the huge dude could actually move 2 bodies at the same time. I wonder if that will be true here as well. Okay, cool. We're in the lined area. So that guy looks like a real problem with his big old rifle. And he can just barely see this dude's sitting spot. I mean, obviously, this is a problem that is solvable by Bianca, who I sense is going to become the most valuable member of the team in short order. Also worth noting, dude has twice as much health. Oh, twice as much health. Yeah, check that out. Can't swim, can climb ladders. That is good information.
to the saloon.
On my way.
Alright, so let's just have you step out here.
Me. He got you once already.
He's all yours.
Bianca is ready.
So if we put the trap in the bush and whistle him into the bush, I don't even have to move and hide his body. I think that's pretty obviously the move. Because I'm profoundly lazy. Oh, he doesn't want to walk in the...
Ever brushed your teeth with a sledgehammer?
Okay. Well. Oh Jesus. That looks I know it's a video game law, popular media law, that when you hit someone in the back of the head, you just knock them out with no long-term effects. But that hit sure looks like it would kill the guy, just, later. Long coats are very dangerous. Okay. So these guys are going to, even if we sneak up on him with Cooper, they will defeat him in melee combat. That said, obviously, for tutorial purposes, this guy's pretty easy to pick off.
Can't stand up, eh? And
Boy, that takes a minute, though, huh?
What's up?
Alright, Cooper, get over here. I think we're all clear.
where do you want this?
I don't know where to drop this guy off. Characters move through civil zones undetected as long as long as they don't act suspicious, like opening fire.
I can do this all.
Okay, well, I guess let's just go hang out in this civil zone. Probably should stand up and walk like a normal person who's definitely not doing anything wrong.
Relax. So who's first on your list?
How about we just kill them in the order we like?
Great plan you have there.
You heard what happened with the church bell the other day?
Yeah. Just imagine if it fell down on Sunday with half the town standing underneath.
I don't even want to think about that.
Boy, dude is not fast. Alright. So yeah, go drop a big bell on somebody. Sure would be a shame. Where is this this church bell? Where's the church? None of these buildings look like a church to me. Did I just look right past it? I mean, I must have.
Luckily, sir.
Whatever. Listen, we'll figure it out. So, first things first. Bull guy is real close. Let's do him.
Eyes open.
I'm assuming I can run. Yeah, we're cool. What about these guys? What do these guys have to say?
Things are quiet.
Shit, that's been going on all day.
I'd say he's gonna torment the poor animal to death. Unless he gets trampled first. That dumb bull is like a box of dynamite.
Remember when we got it from your cousin and my boy threw pebbles at it? Bad fucking day.
Gee, if only we had a thing that we could, like, throw at a bull.
Around here.
Is there a way to...
The bull again.
No, there's not a way to move over
Keep our
there.
heads down once we're in.
So, I mean, we could just... Obviously, we could coin this guy's attention away. It looks like nobody else is really paying a lot of attention here. We need to be a little cautious of that guy. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. Perhaps unwise, but worth an attempt. Quick save. Remember the quick save? Let's all remember the quick save. I would like to wait until this gunman has patrolled away, though. Oh, hey, here's a dude. That's a problem. That's a different problem. If I have this guy whistle out here, I'm assuming this won't actually draw this guard.
Show yourself. Huh? I heard you. Come on.
Here they come.
Oh, it totally does.
Okay.
Shall we?
Let's get this.
Weird.
I'll find you, you know.
And they just come out here and they act like, alright. Well, that's interesting. Okay, we obviously don't want to just run right in right now. Actually, it looks like if I timed this correctly, I could probably just make it to there. Obviously, not while that guy's walking over. But as long as this dude's looking all distracted and dumb.
Here goes.
The hell?
Oh, I'm too crouched for you to see me. That seems like it shouldn't have worked, but alright, I'll take it. And then we can have Cooper clean things up a little bit and make room for Hector. So... Alright, the poncho does look far enough over to see the gunman.
I just need a few seconds.
This would be a lot easier to handle if we had Hector in here already. So I guess let's resolve that issue.
Oldest trick in the book. Heads or tails?
Noise.
This way, amigo. Coming through.
Hey now.
Still feels pretty silly that is effective. Alright. So they don't want to walk into the bushes when we whistle. They're a little bit too smart for that.
Middle of nowhere.
This town's going to
I mean, we could just shoot some dudes. If I have... Let's see, you don't move at all, right? If I have Hector just, like, wait here... Maybe even put the trap down and then just shoot those two guys while the patroller's walking away. I wonder if the gunfire noise will draw this guy forward to look in the bushes and as such into the trap. Might be better if we were in the same bush actually though.
Looks like
Put the trap down right there. In a place where it will automatically hide the body. And then we just
This town's got it rough.
back up a second. I'm assuming... Yeah, I can make this work. We just gotta be a little forward.
Two's better than one.
I think this might work. Let's give this guy a second here. That said, obviously we also potentially have the problem of setting off the old alarm. Okay. So
Sure thing.
Nope, sorry. That was supposed to be shoot a man. Here, how do I clear orders? Well, apparently there's a fast forward button. Because I would like to cancel that move order. Alright. Let's try this again, but maybe with a little bit more careful clicking, apparently.
Noisy.
Come on,
And we'll just hope that this will work the way we want it to.
Are you done showing off?
Someone needs to get things done.
No,
around here.
he did ring the alarm. I mean, the plan basically worked. Unfortunately,
These guys.
All right, guys. Come in.
done yet,
Smoke
amigo.
him out. No more surprise. What the fuck are you?
There she is.
take that, dude. I mean, we did kill quite a few guys there. Can we see? No, there's no indication of how many dudes are left in the, no indication of how many guys are left in the thing. Alright, I think I'm gonna plan to do the same thing here. Or actually, maybe they just won't come into the bush.
And to use Bianca.
Set the trap up while you're still hidden? Yes, you can.
Keep
I
looking.
like it.
Gotta find him.
I'm here.
For fuck's sake.
We have the ability to clean this up. If we need to suddenly shoot them, we can totally suddenly shoot them.
Guys.
Yep, just go back to totally normal, everything you were doing. Alright, messy? Yeah, absolutely. Like, probably actually a really bad job, all things considered. I don't know if it matters hiding these bodies, because, like, dudes have definitely already seen that there were bodies. Is he gonna take up that guy's place, or what's he doing? I guess maybe these guys are just, like, on patrol routes now. Now that they've been summoned by the alarm, they're not just gonna go away. Well, that does complicate things a little bit. You know what? At the risk of appearing to be a little bit of a perfectionist, we're gonna just wind it back to before I did the thing and try to come up with a different plan. So, I mean, we can whistle to displace this guy, but we can't draw him into the bushes. And even if we could draw him into the bushes, wouldn't exactly be ideal, because this gunman will see him. We'll see him in the "you are trapped" state. We can throw a knife.
Up for a drink later?
I suppose now might be a good knife throwing sort of moment.
Watch and learn.
Boy, do I think I'll be able to get that body out of there fast enough?
On my way.
Come on, it'll be fun.
I think what we're going to do is try to do this, like, really, really fast. So you need to get out here. We'll have him throw the knife, because he moves bodies very quickly.
Bring you along.
Sure glad I'm meeting your expectations.
And the knife stays in the body. That's a pretty handy little,
Goes.
handy little bit of information. I did not realize the knife would just stay with the body.
I'm here, amigo.
What a way.
Not quite fast enough.
See you, asshole!
And do.
If we pull people out of position here, I mean, I can start shooting, but it's not necessarily going to create a situation that we can actually resolve.
I'm just getting started.
So hopefully this gives you a little bit better idea of the way that the game can actually be difficult, because that last mission, despite my despite my propensity for failure, the last mission was very easy. So yeah, we'll wait for this guy to come back. We'll do that thing again, and then we'll figure out how to deal with this. I really thought I was going to have enough time to just run across. Really, the best way to do this would be to have him pick up the body and just run it through instead of back into the bush, which is what we will do this time. Soon as the chat starts. Oh wait, I'm a little worried about this. Now we're good.
Got it, amigo.
I'll get close and personal.
Good throw.
That said, it is a shame that this does not give us our knife back.
Expectations.
He really
I mean, do we want to move him over there?
It looks like Jarvis here has been working that bull all day.
Yes, we do want to move him over there because we want
gets angry.
to throw a coin at the bull.
Like that one time in El Paso.
Unfortunately, it looks to me like yeah, we're not actually going to be able to make it across here. We could creep this far forward and then mad sprint. Okay, that was a little close, but we got it. Now, we might be able to take care of this without having to kill anybody else.
Don't let him get you, boss.
It's maybe just, you know, insurance save here. So we're going to have to sneak in a little bit. But I guess that should be doable.
It's now or never.
What does this guy's vision look like?
Oldest trick in the book.
Stuff a cork in it.
Nope. Didn't actually hit the bull. I was trying to be very careful about not walking into that guy's line of sight, you know?
I got lots of these.
And go for it.
Okay,
Now where's my time?
let's go. What? Looks like Jarvis wasn't such a big shot after all. One
There.
down,
Easy.
three to go.
Now we just gotta get out of here.
We've been through worse.
What is my plan for getting out of here, actually? We're gonna have to deal with these two. I don't think that there's... Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be as easy to draw this guy away from the inside. Because we can't have Hector just whistle him out. But that's okay. From our current position, I think this should be very doable. If we could just,
Comes the
If we can just do this quickly.
Let's do this.
Go, go. Oh, shoot. Wasn't paying enough attention to that guy. I thought he had kind of wandered away after his boss had gotten murdered. But no, apparently I'm going to have to use a modicum of stealth.
Ever brushed your teeth
Like
with
some
a
kind of person who's good at video games. Which, as we all know, I have never claimed to be.
Let's tuck you in.
This is nothing.
Alright, let's just hide some bodies. Oh, I didn't finish picking them up, apparently. Pretty important to do.
Who's next?
Alright, Patroller's coming back, but I really need to make sure we get Bianca before we get out of here. Get in the bush, dude. How do I...
She looks ready for more.
Alright.
Come on, amigo.
These company
We
assholes.
might have to clean this dude up, too. Because a lot of the time, Patrollers will notice if people on their route have gone missing. This is just a little bit of insurance. Okay. Now I think we're in the clear to go. I do want to make sure we're not cutting through here too much, though, because of that guy's vision.
Come on, it'll be fun. This way, amigo.
Okay. It was messy, and it required several attempts, but we got there eventually.
Sure.
Guess let's go listen in on some more hint conversations.
Dang, I thought all this would be good for the town.
We were so happy when the mayor told us that the railroad would come. And now?
It's the guy running the company. Yeah, he wants to see us gone. Doesn't give a shit about us.
Yeah. And did you hear what they did to old William?
Well, now, let's see.
Kind of thought maybe there'd be a little bit more information there about what they did to old William.
You can't just tear down my house?
Company orders. Tracks gotta go through here.
The hell with your company.
Okay, so that one might not be a hint so much as just, world building.
Let's get moving, amigo.
You'd think you'd be more careful with that kind of money.
I'll tell you, Mayor Higgins is spending a fortune on his wedding. Almost bought out my entire shop.
Yeah, he's been after Kate for years. Probably had this all planned out in case you finally said yes.
Ha! Just like with Suzanne. Remember when that prospector tried to marry her?
Alright, so I noticed this lights up when we do the interactable view. I wonder... Is this our target? No, that's a random civilian. I wonder if we could, poison the... Okay, so is this an area I'm not allowed to go in? Is this a non-social area?
Looks like the place is closed.
The whorehouse. Townsfolk can't go in since Wild Marge took over.
Not the front door, then. All right. Keep it low. Let's find another way in.
Well, this looks very doable. That guy's facing away. Nobody else can see this, right? Yeah, it's just this guy. Let's make sure we're looking around for patrols and stuff. But yeah, this looks like an extremely doable entrance.
Go.
Keep it cool.
And in fact, we could probably just run in right now.
Let's get back to the action.
Everything all right?
Ah, this town's got it rough.
All right.
Alright, a trap would do this pretty easily. Oh, wait a second. Did I leave? Oh, no. I left a marker over there. I thought it was like, oh my god, did I leave some footprints or something? What is he responding to? I keep trying to move the camera with WASD. It's a little bit awkward the way they've got the keyboard controls here, because stuff is kind of spread all over the place.
Someone's about to lose a few teeth.
Like the fact that left shift does not activate, or the fact that only left shift activates the showdown mode. It's exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about. Boy, do I think this is gonna work? Hold on.
Holding up okay?
This is not totally ideal, but it is going to be...
No need to
It's going to be cool if it works. We'll just have to move him a little bit first. Alright, teamwork. Nope, you both did the thing way too slowly. Hey, when was my last autosave? That was after we were cool. We could just run. We have no particular reason to listen to any of the conversations here.
On my way.
Probably stop crouch walking in public.
Get on with it.
And some of you out there are saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't turned off the autosave notification. But let's be honest. I would fail to see that and not remember to autosave even if it was on.
Place is closed.
The whorehouse. Townsfolk can't go in since Wild March.
So I mean, we could just jump this guy, right? I don't really need to employ any tactics here.
There must be another way. Yeah, I'm ready.
And up.
Alright, go drop that guy in there.
You ready?
And I guess that being the case, there's no reason not to just jump this dude too.
Get this over with.
Alright, while he's doing that... I mean, I think we're pretty safe to just creep right up to there, right?
Coming through.
This seems like maybe a good time for one of those autosaves I keep hearing about. So... I'm assuming his vision is far enough away. Yeah, alright, it looks like it's pretty safe to cross to there, except when this guy's on his way over. Even then, honestly.
Had to drag me into this.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable to just walk over. And somehow jam these two huge dudes into this little bush. Well, that's not great. What a moment for that dude to turn around. Yeah, wow. The way the guards spilling out works, it is very difficult to just clean up a mistake. In general, in stealth games, I prefer to just live with my mistakes, but combat spirals completely out of control, basically instantly in these games.
Let's finish these guys.
And unfortunately, we do not have a lot of ability to just live with a mistake and cobble together a new strategy. So, kind of a lot of dudes in this yard. We have a patroller that moves down here. We could pull this guy maybe with a whistle into a trap over here. If we just cross around behind the house.
I hate these guys.
We gotta wait for this dude to move though.
Making a move.
So it looks like he and the other patroller, unfortunately, are synced in a way that's pretty awkward. So one of them is always looking over here. But, I mean, our whistle has a large enough range. I think if we put a trap down back here,
I see.
And then just whistle on top of it, this should work.
Let's lure someone in.
Do that, and then very quickly get in the bush. Oh, not quite quickly enough. Yeah, and see immediately there's so many extra guys that we could never hope to fight them. I could shoot two of them. Honestly, I'm gonna try just living with this and cleaning it up. Okay, apparently I don't quite have vision from there. That's a shame. Well, let's fix that. We'll just move over real quick here. Alright, so that's one of the guns. The other gun goes to this guy, and then you hopefully just jump this dude real fast. I mean, are you looking over here? Oh, you sure are. Still, might work. Let's try it.
Someone needs to get things done.
Well, there's still more guys to just spill out of there. Right, I did successfully tie the dude up, at least. That said, we have now depleted the guardhouse. Uh-oh. Got close enough to see through the bushes. Well, that is a shame.
How's it going? Here it goes.
I'm not gonna lie, I would a little bit prefer, like, if the goal is for stealth to make it hard enough, if the goal is for breaking stealth, to make it hard enough to continue that you basically just can't fight your way out, I would almost prefer that it just make you lose immediately when you break stealth, instead of giving you the illusion of a way out. Here, we'll just run to the other bush. I thought I was going to have time to cross. It's fine. We'll just do it this way. Alright, and that's deep enough that he will be very out of sight. We do have to stay in the bush for a second, though.
This way, amigo.
We don't actually have to hide this body. This one is pretty safe. Although, I guess I should hide the body if I want to be able to do the thing to this guy. Because we could probably take him the same way.
Where is he?
Yep, see, he's doing the thing.
Let's do it.
Are you looking for me?
Over here.
I'm over here. Okay, this is a little clumsy, but we got there eventually.
Still got it.
Who do we have here?
Of course.
This town's got it rough.
They gotta be around here somewhere.
Use the bush's cover and just run away.
Making trouble, huh?
Almost. Almost safe. Well, I mean, we've sort of gotten open up. Never mind. That guy's coming back and looking this way. I do think that in general it's more interesting if you don't just constantly reload and try to have the perfect run. So we're gonna give it a shot here and there. Looks like we can just walk right up on this dude.
Come to this place reminds me of the one in Deadwood.
There's lots of
Quickly.
Deadwood. You know, the one where they kicked me out.
That doesn't narrow it.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming around every side of this too. I figured we had to get the body out of there pretty quickly, otherwise the guys walking back would see it. But apparently, not quickly enough.
We got all day. Let's get going.
All right, so we can do this. I'm wondering if maybe I should be approaching this in a different way. So the thing is, we could probably draw this patroller from like here, right? Whistle radius is pretty huge. If we drew off one of the patrollers first, that would make it a lot safer to just walk around in here. Plus, we have a very safe bush tied in here too, as well. And also as well.
I heard that.
Can we get this over with?
Alright, so we get you to do that. It does feel a little bit like Cooper. Cooper doesn't have a ton to do right now.
Always trust in Bianca. Good to see you, amigo.
I guess that makes sense though, right? It's the mission where Hector's introduced, so create a lot of situations that are easily resolved with the trap.
Anything happening? Can do.
I'm not going to attempt to cross until, yeah, after this guy leaves. Because let's be honest, we all knew that was going to go south.
This way, amigo.
Okay, I guess you may as well just walk back here. Do we want to wait for one more cycle?
Looks like a job for Bianca.
I think we probably should.
She's ready.
Set the trap up and get ready to do the thing. I do not feel safe just running out there and jumping the two dudes together. You know, what with this guy in the way. I know he technically can't see them, but I could see all kinds of ways that might go wrong.
Making a move. Hombre.
Now, honestly, we probably don't have to take out any of these other guys. In fact, we might not even have needed that one. I will feel better with him out, though. Alright. So now we have the yard. I mean, we have to clear that guy. We can make it all the way over to here. But yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to get up the ladder without dealing with him. So what is my plan there?
Come on, I'm not in the mood.
The knife throw is fairly quiet. But if I do a knife throw on him, will that guy actually not hear it? Does seem a little silly.
Come on.
Let's finish these guys. Not a problem.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
I'm just getting started. Time to
I guess we'll just go ahead and deal with this guy.
just over here.
Nope, never mind. Apparently he does not care what happened to his friend. He came up with the flimsiest reason he could think of that the guy might be missing and just wandered off. Do we still want to get him?
Let's light this up.
Maybe we just pull the trap. He's coming back. So we could use the whistle again on this guy. If we did clear this dude out, then we could whistle from over here. Draw him into a trap.
Let's do this.
Maybe that is the smart move.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't exactly know how we would do that, though. I mean, can I just... Yeah, we can just walk up behind him. Does this guy's vision ever turn far enough? It does, but we can get close enough to do a trap behind this cart, I think.
Looks like a job. Let's lure someone in.
Ooh, that will not quite get him. I mean, his vision never quite extends to here, and without the patrollers around, I think this is safe? Despite it being in the open? Yeah, it sure looks like it.
Bianca's ready. Sure thing, amigo.
Doesn't feel like it should be.
I'll use my singing voice.
That said, this part's gonna be a little risky.
Hombre.
Quickly. Ah, damn it.
Who was that?
He does not do quickly. It was not, it was nice of that guy to veer off of his path to step on the trap, though. I do appreciate that. So if we can't do the whistle from behind cover,
Sure
we just can't do the whistle. Like, he really... Oh, what are you doing? Doesn't he have... Yeah, he has plenty of room to walk out here. It looked like he was going to go the long way around the well for some reason.
Alright.
Yeah, Hector just doesn't move quickly enough for us to whistle and then have him run behind a thing. The whistle animation's remarkably long.
I'll use my singing voice.
And yeah, this is positioned such that we... Okay, you know what? Over here... I have to be a little bit careful about getting over behind this cart, but it looks like we could do the thing here and then just have him walk around the backside of the cart. This, I don't know, this might get me caught.
Come on, amigo. Looks like a job for Bianca.
Okay, so put it right there.
Let's lure someone in. Over here.
And all we have to do is be real careful in how we walk around this cart.
Making a move. Good girl.
Okay, easy.
This is nothing. Coming through.
Easy, and on the first try, too. Cooper's just sitting back and watching. Yep, I kind of think he keeps sitting back and watching. I don't know that he has a role to play here. Alright, how close do we have to be for this?
Bianca is ready.
That'll work.
Let's lure someone in.
I assume we won't have all these big curved fences to use for cover in all of the levels. Alright, and with this guy dealt with, we can actually try to enter the brothel.
Let's light this up.
It took a minute. It took a minute to get everything together. Alright, Cooper, go scout something. Go be useful to the team somehow.
Middle of nowhere. Check out this whorehouse. We're just building in town.
This place reminds me of the one in Deadwood.
There's lots of whorehouses in Deadwood.
So are we allowed to... We can't go in through the window.
Doesn't narrow it. Good stuff.
This looks like maybe we could use the alcohol barrel in some way to mess with that poncho? But I mean, he's just gonna keep walking over there, right?
Come on, it'll be fun.
We can just wait till he goes to get a drink and then run in behind him and clobber him. Doors closed. I think that's probably exactly what we're gonna do. To be a little careful about that gunman, because he looks at that window sometimes, but... I think I just saved, but why not save again? Does she actually come into this room? She does. Okay, so we gotta be a little careful about that. I don't really have a plan beyond knocking this guy out. But I mean, it seems like it would be useful to have access to this room, right?
What do you want?
Continue to hang out here for a second.
Whiskey for the lady.
All right, go upstairs.
Is that guy about to walk in here too?
Amigo.
No, I think we're cool to go.
For a fight. Ooh, I'll make you good and
Yeah, man, he really wallops him.
over there.
We just move the body back outside, right? I think that's safe. So what is lit up here? Oh, there are Hitman style body hiding cupboards in the building that I could be using.
Let's go.
Well, now that we got ourselves an entrance,
Keep your eyes peeled.
what can I actually do with this? Well, let me...
Amigo, think we could do something to the whiskey?
Okay, that's the whole... Apparently I'm going to have to develop the plan myself.
Yeah.
Well...
Tight getting the march. She's on the top floor.
Well, there's always a way.
We could just run up in there and shoot everybody. Can you hide in... Okay, good.
Eyes open. On my
Is there room for 2 people? Just we'll take this moment. Just hang out in here for a second. Feels like it would be real bad manners to clobber this saloon gal. And we could shoot this guy through the window. If I was far enough away from the building, I might not even alert anybody. But I don't know, he's in a closed room. Probably nobody would see the body. Does he ever come out of there? No, but he does face the corner sometimes. So okay, we don't need to shoot him. You come over here and just look at the bar for a while. So yeah, we ambush this dude in this room when he's looking at the dresser. Then that'll give us access to the poncho, and that guy will probably have to do some showdown nonsense. Oh, there are windows! Well, I'm glad I noticed the street-facing windows now rather than later. So if we could find some, like, poison or something, we could avoid having to do this whole thing, but, like, where is there poison, right? Is there going to be poison just laying around? Uh-oh.
You stay put.
Guy did hear me.
You're heavy.
Ah, but he's a poncho. Right, ponchos are...
No problem.
Ponchos are not easily distracted. They do not leave their job site. It actually worked very much in our favor there.
Now, let's see.
I wonder if we gotten close enough to these ladies, I wonder if they would have suggested a location for the poison. So... let's wait for her to walk away again, and then we gotta get Hector... Ideally, we get Hector in here and we just take care of these guys at the same time. Honestly, we don't even have to get Hector in there. We can take this guy like this. In fact, we got an opportunity here.
No need to get bloody. Not a problem.
Well, I guess we don't really have an opportunity here because this lady is going to be a problem. Yeah, that's real inconvenient.
Whiskey for the lady.
All right, go upstairs.
Maybe we could have Hector dress up as a saloon gal. And just give that same excuse. That would probably work. Let's wait for her to be inside the room, and...
I like it.
Alright. This might be a little bit slow.
Your whiskey, madam.
To Hector.
Boy, I wonder how many bodies you can fit in one of these cabinets.
I can handle it.
You know what, Hector? You better get in there. She's gonna come back in that room. Okay. Well, we got access to the upstairs now. It looks like we probably don't have to take out... Well, if we don't take out these ponchos, I suppose the civilians will notice us through the window. They might be cool with it, though, to be perfectly honest with you. They might not be in a position to want to defend Large Marge. Large Marge? Wild Marge. It's not my fault. She chose a nickname doesn't rhyme. I mean, we could do some whistle stuff. Draw people out here and trap them. I don't know how else I want to deal with those two ponchos. Of course, we could just shoot them and then have Hector run in and get Marge before she can run over to investigate. That might actually be the plan. Totally might work. Alright, so you come through here.
How's it going?
We're both gonna get up on the landing.
They won't see us coming.
This doesn't feel like the best plan I've ever had. And this does totally depend on the civilians being basically on our team. Come on.
Here goes.
Alright. Here we go. Perhaps unwise. So Hector, you just run in there and show her who's boss, and, you know, just a little bit of gunfire.
You done showing off?
Oh, there's a poncho right there. Hey, that's a problem. And Hector just survives. Quick, quick, go this way. I mean, maybe we get away with this? We just hide in the corner here for a second? I got my gun, I'm ready. Well, that's probably gonna spoil things. All the noise. Actually, remarkably, it didn't really draw anybody else over, but now, yeah, now we're not gonna have enough bullets to deal with all the problems I created there. I just totally didn't even notice that there's a guy in that room. Alright, we need a different plan.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see, this ladder puts you up on a place where... Boy, what is accomplished by being up here? I guess you can see in through that window. You can also climb up here and get into the poncho room, but, like, accessing those two guys is not the problem. Hey, maybe the right move is just have Hector and Cooper run into this room at the same time while they're chatting, because their cones get pretty narrow. Alright, maybe I'm just being impatient here, but we're gonna try to go now. Oh, it's actually perfect.
Let's get moving, amigo.
Yep, and then
Here comes the...
I don't know, man. This might not work. It would be awfully nice, though, if we could just take them both down quietly. And then we could hide in this room and we don't have to worry about that lady walking in on us. Okay, a little louder than I would have liked. But that guy's a poncho, right? He won't go check it out. Yeah, I don't know why I even did the pick bodies up version of the thing. Here. Put him down pretty much right where you are. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Clicked on the door, apparently.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, if they walk through the door, I'm gonna start throwing hands here. It is remarkable how much, like, they ran exactly to the place where she last saw me, but didn't think to go through the door. It's like, I don't know, he put his hand on that thing in the wall and he just disappeared. Guess tie him up real fast? Maybe we're okay? It looks like they're giving up. Yep, nothing weird about anything that just happened there. Do not. You so much do not want to come through this door right now. It would be hard for me to explain the degree to which you do not want to come through this door right now. Alright. Good. Good thinking. Live in with the consequences of our crappy decision-making. Alright, well now that it's just two of them, and in fact that was the poncho from this room, we accidentally solved the only problem we had left. I guess I'm just going to have Hector walk in here and crack her one when the lady goes to get more whiskey. These two seem pretty distracted, and the area of the noise created when you punch somebody I don't think will extend all the way out there.
Come to Hector.
Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to. We're supposed to be killing you. Never mind this non-lethal stuff. Come on, all that half a cycle of dancing looks like real thirsty work. Guess we do have a fast forward button. I mean, I guess it's faster. It doesn't really seem like that much of a difference. But I hope I haven't broken the AI here. I guess we could do a whistle. I might have to do a whistle, because it looks like we may have broken the cycle. Alright, let's do a whistle right out here.
Let's light this up.
See if it draws both of them.
Wait.
It does not draw both of them. Well, that's inconvenient. That being the case, I don't want to whistle her into here because of all these unconscious bodies and everything. Maybe you're just feeling thirsty? I don't want to have to knock her out. We might have to improvise here.
Still here, handsome?
Maybe that was a sign that her AI is functional again. Let's give her a second. Is there a door on? Oh yeah, I guess there's like a little tiny balcony here. Weird.
This town's got it rough.
It's like you cannot quite get close enough to them to trigger their conversation. I guess you're probably supposed to listen in on that from below.
Just getting started.
Alright, I think we're probably gonna have to knock out the civilian here. Don't feel great about it.
Knock yourself out.
But I guess it's on me for, you know, screwing everything up.
The hell?
Alright, Hector, just take it easy. Would you just take it easy, man? I mean, you could probably just grab her. You don't have to... Oof.
Sleep tight.
Well... Again, that's my bad. You know, I'll make sure to send her a nice basket of flowers.
Who needs a haircut?
Alright. This should be relatively straightforward, though.
There you are.
She's absolutely gonna just let me walk up to her.
That's
Okay.
a march.
Problem solved. As smooth as one could hope for.
Well, at least we're halfway done.
We are, in fact, halfway done. If we click on these, does it? Yes, it does zoom to them. That's very helpful. So Duke's just walking around the streets. Oh, there's the church. Hey, I found it. We're not too far from Duke. Although it looks like... Is there a way from this area back here? Oh, there is for Cooper. I assume... Can you climb? You can climb ladders. It says specifically. Okay, so not Ivy's. Well... Hey, let's get Cooper up there and have a look, at least.
Middle of nowhere.
Keep your eyes peeled.
So, I mean, if I just click out here, can I trust you guys to path that? Yeah.
Now's the time.
I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with Hector here, but let's scout things out a little bit. Maybe we can get through this area without having to rely on the trap so much. We just have Cooper handle it. Nope, don't walk through the only guards that are still standing.
You ready, amigo?
We'll just have Hector, like, hide out for a second.
Sure thing.
Alright, there are dudes looking directly this way. So what would my... Boy, what would my access plan have to be? I mean, we could shoot the bell. No, never mind. That's a hell of a shot. Gun is just not long enough. When Duke patrols over here, do these guys go over to meet him, or this is looking to me like it might not be a viable approach vector if these guys just stand there. You could try when this guy turns his vision cone to sprint over there.
How iconic. Sir, I think you mean shut it, Jeremiah. He'll kill you.
I wonder if we just went back out to the street, climbed up here, and shot the church bell. I mean, I wonder what would happen. You would think, if you were able to dislodge a church bell, if it was attached so insecurely, it would probably just fall straight down. But maybe it like bounces and falls out into the street. I guess let's try it. I don't think this is a reasonable approach. We're gonna have to come back down. And I think the best thing to do is just going to be to come back out here.
What's the matter with these guys?
What's the plan?
Can we get this over with?
Alright, let's try that. This episode's going to be, this mission's probably going to be split over 2 episodes, because I'm accomplishing it very slowly.
Coming through.
She's making me crazy. Part of me just wants to...
Yep, there's the hint we were supposed to receive. Oh, wait, stop crouching.
Be more careful with that kind of money.
Understood.
Alright, are we... I mean, we're going to be able to just walk right over to the ivy, right?
Sure thing, amigo.
Hector doesn't really have a big part to play in this one. Now they do have people... I should probably be crouched.
Crushed by a wall that some idiot didn't put up properly.
It wasn't me.
Shut your face.
Cannot shoot thing. Have to actually walk over there.
Return his crushed
Well, that does make a little bit more sense.
ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and all that stuff. Guys, that's all I can remember. Any of you suckers want to say anything?
Yeah, I got something.
Yep, that looks like it ought to work.
He was a good man. Never hurt a fly. Beat his wife like there's no tomorrow, but who doesn't?
Classic Bill, I guess. You know, they're doing a good job of making me not particularly concerned about killing these people, I suppose.
Nobody put up a wall as fast and as straight as Billy did. Especially not Josh, as we're all aware of now.
How far is that patrol route? Okay, he just goes down to the end of the street. He'll be back soon.
Yeah, whatever. I think we'll all said our piece. You two, go on, start shoveling. I think I need a drink.
Now, if the church bell happens to fall on this guy, have to imagine they're all gonna look up, have some questions about what's going on top of the church.
These company assholes are everywhere.
I mean, we can see the area that this is gonna affect. This is not actually going to be sufficient here. Oh, never mind.
Get going.
100% sufficient.
God-forsaken place like this.
Not your lucky day, is it?
That's 3 down.
Yeah, that's good, Hector. Just stand there and quip right in front of them.
Maybe I can't stand the big shot assholes.
Okay, I could do a pretty sweet Dishonored drop stab thing here. But I think I'm just gonna stay up on the roof for a moment.
This is wild. How the hell did that happen? This is just wrong.
It's striking me that maybe Josh is not gonna move. We might actually have to stab him.
What do I do?
Now see, why are they so sure it was foul play? The bell fell off the church before, right?
Nothing to do here. How did that happen?
Alright, so we do have, again, this big wall. It seems like we could probably do a kind of a similar thing with the last guy. Well, let's try to wrap this up. We might be able to get this done in a reasonable amount of time.
Got all day.
Alright, man, this is not how I wanted this thing to go, but you are very inconveniently placed. It looks like this thug just doesn't have a vision cone at all. Alright.
Alright. Let's make it quick.
Sorry about that, Josh.
As
It's now or never.
I'm a lot less worried about stealth when we're just going to be out of the area. And also, I've definitely blown any be stealthy for the whole mission type objectives. Because we did some things already. Alright, so how would we access this guy? I mean, we could just run in over here, maybe? That looks like probably what you're supposed to do.
You there?
Just like old times, eh, amigo?
What's going on in there?
This is where they're laying the tracks.
Oh.
McBain's the foreman and doesn't let anyone on site.
My dudes decided to just take a very different path than I was expecting. Yeah, that is not... I did not figure that they would just run through the restricted area. Also, apparently quick save quite a while ago. I was trying to see if we could do that fast enough to not have to wait a whole cycle. Looks like we are not going to be so lucky. This is a bad time for an autosave. I'm assuming, yeah, it's not just the lined part of the vision cone. They're both looking at approximately the same, like the sweep of their cones is the same. I might have been able to make that work. But no, we're just gonna have to wait. Well, while we're waiting for this, I suppose we could be moving what's-his-face. Although, gotta be pretty careful about how we do that, because he will decide to just run through the restricted area for absolutely no reason if we're not. I mean, we could just come through the break here, but I don't know if I like that approach as much. Way over here, we can pick up a couple of guys real quick. These dudes look a little too distracted to be a problem. God, that guy's... okay. He's gonna be on his patrol for a minute.
Come on, amigo.
Let's just...
This is where they're laying the tracks.
approach carefully.
McBain's the foreman and doesn't let anyone on site.
Well, then let's keep it quiet when we head in.
Nope, stay in the bush. Alright, yeah, he comes over and he stands right in front of the thing. All we gotta do is get in there. Keep an eye on this. So... I mean, it looks like get in there starts with this, probably. Oh, hold on. What's this patroller actually doing?
What's up?
Okay. It's gonna be a minute there. Alright, he's gonna have to sit for a couple of seconds anyway.
How come you pick a fight with every big shot asshole in town?
Maybe I can't stand the big shot assholes. Ooh, don't move, amigo. This is nothing.
Okay. This seems like a good time for an autosave. So, if we're just trying to sneak across to there, we have to clean this guy up, which we would have had to do if we'd come in here anyway. It ends up, I think, not being terribly different from using the other entrance. We might have to draw that dude off. I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna put down the trap right about where that guy ends his patrol route.
She's ready.
We might get lucky. He might just wander onto it. Yep, he sure did. Okay. Couldn't have gone much more smoothly than that. Are we ready to save Cooper yet? Yeah, looks like people have wandered off. Let's...
Here goes.
Nope. He won't do it non-lethally.
Gotta find another way.
Wait. Okay. Apparently I have to be very careful. There's a very small
Shall we? There's gotta
part
be
of...
another way.
Why won't you do this?
This is the way.
Didn't seem to be a problem for him last time. All of a sudden...
Not this way. Not
There we go. Okay, he won't do a run into a drop and stab. You have to actually walk up to the area for some reason.
Sure. Come on.
Alright, so I guess we could have Cooper come in through the broken wall if we wanted. I don't know if that's actually a useful thing to do.
You can't just tear down my house.
Company orders. Tracks gotta go through.
Hmm.
The hell with your company
So we're gonna have some problems drawing all these guys off. Does your whistle reach all the way across the railroad? Oh, just barely. It looks like it won't quite catch anybody else. Okay, I guess that's how we're going to deal with this. I assume he's going to go that way? Yeah, okay, cool. Clean enough.
Still got it. There. I can handle it.
Alright, so this guy's the only real problem left. He's not actually able to see that thug, so we might be able to just run out and grab that dude, as long as we're really careful about how we do it.
Let's get moving, amigo.
What are we waiting for?
And you're just gonna crouch in the middle of the street looking as conspicuous as you possibly can.
I'll get close and personal.
I don't know if it's necessary to take this guy down, but he's making me nervous walking around. Okay, clean enough. What do I do with this body? I guess if I just put him down, like, here, that should be good enough. So, Cooper might be able to just grab this dude right now, right? Maybe. It's like right on the edge of visibility. Sure would be convenient if that worked, though. Well, okay, that's... In my defense, if you forget to press the melee attack button, it still does show a human hand. Okay, no. Ah, there's a guy on the upper level that I was just not even noticing.
Oldest trick in the book.
Hey, that's a problem. That's the kind of thing you might want a real long gun for.
I'm here, amigo. I like it.
If we tried to do a trap thing, those guys would both definitely see the trap kill happen.
Making a move.
I mean, we could just walk across here and then draw him inside, but if we do that, we're definitely going to get the attention of Buffalo Jesse Holiday as well. I guess nobody's actually looking at Jesse Holiday. Yeah, maybe I just maybe I just picked this guy off real fast.
Ever brushed your teeth with a sledgehammer?
Nope. People stationed across the street on a rooftop. But not all the time, apparently. Oh no, that guy wasn't on the rooftop. He was just sitting here drinking. Shoot. So we gotta draw this guy to a different location, but we have to not use the whistle.
All right.
I mean, where could I whistle? If we whistle over here, we'll get just him. Is this location visible to anyone?
Your guy's ready.
It is not, actually.
I see.
This looks like it might just work. I mean, no, this isn't going to work. What am I talking about? I need to grab that. We need to do it, like, in here a little bit more, because I need to not be visible when I do my whistle.
Make some noise.
Right there. We'll grab this guy's attention. Yeah, I guess there's no way to do this. Will he be drawn...
Oldest trick in the book.
If I throw this coin right here, will this do what I want? I should probably do this from a position where I'm not so visible.
I just need a few seconds.
I can just barely get him.
Eyes open.
But he won't actually go over there, right? He just turns and looks. Yeah. And we'd have to deal with... In order to take out any of these three guys, we have to take out all three of them simultaneously, huh? Is there a way to get into this building? No, we cannot access the building from any other side, it looks like. I could coin the poncho. Again, he's like really close to the edge of a lot of people's vision cones. But I wonder...
Let's get going.
I wonder if we could use this as cover to run out this broken wall and into that bush. If we just coin these two ponchos so they're looking over this way.
Oldest trick in the book. Need some change.
Stuff a cork in it.
Well, now, let's see.
What the? Hey, you!
Nope, there's another guy there.
I just need a few seconds.
Nope, okay.
Someone needs to get things.
It's like, well, if I just shoot the one guy who saw me go in the bush, might I be safe? Turns out, nah, not so much. So we can't draw the ponchos off into this building with a whistle. I guess we could try to draw...
Punch it. Alright.
We could try to draw this guy over here with a whistle. I'm a little concerned about having a safe place to hide from him, though.
Let's go.
There might be a spot where this would work.
Let's lure someone in.
I mean, I'm definitely worried about getting the attention of the guy out in the street.
It's ready.
But this, you know what? This might actually do.
Almost ready. There.
If I just run to over here.
Can do.
Come on, please don't be able to see me. Alright.
Good girl.
Despite the fact that I am huge. And a relatively bright color.
Let's do. She looks ready.
Let's move this guy over to, like... Actually, over to that spot I just hid. Because I don't want him to be visible through this doorway. Okay, that's something. I did not think this guy's vision cone would go as far left as it does. Which means it's going to be hard to move a body over there as well. But it might still be right to try this coin thing if we're just a little bit more aware of that guy's vision. So I'm thinking if we do this.
Come on, amigo.
Like, I can't quite see where that dude's standing. I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try just knocking this dude down right there.
Sure thing, amigo.
Okay, yeah, despite the fact that the guy was not in the,
I got you now.
Oh, that's not good.
Making trouble, huh?
Trouble, huh? Done showing off. Someone needs to get things done.
Okay, this is turning south pretty quickly. Yep. Yeah, despite the fact that the guy is standing in a position where he's not quite in that vision cone, as soon as you take him down, he starts taking up more space on the ground. That's kind of what I thought would happen. And my guess is that we cannot use the coin to keep this guy turned to the side for long enough for the whole animation to play out. But I guess one thing that we can do is maybe use the gun a little bit. Nope, nope, sorry, not you. I had the wrong character selected there. I'm wondering if there's a spot from which we can set up a double kill over here, while simultaneously, like, we could move Hector back out and have him jump that guy. The question is just, is there a spot where we can shoot? The gunfire audio range is really large. So yeah, the three ponchos all looking at each other.
On my way.
Very complicating. With this guy's back right to that wall, there's no way that we could just use a distraction to be able to sneak past him to get in the building. We really do have to take care of him. Well, if I came back and dropped this guy, and then... I wonder.
Okay, then.
If we come back over here and put this guy down, somehow... Actually, not 100%. Okay, we take out this poncho, although he's being watched from across the street. No, we can't do that either. Yeah, the fact that they're all guys who don't want to move is definitely a problem. I was thinking if we took this guy down, then we might be able to execute the shots from, like, right here, and just simultaneously have Hector creep around and punch this guy. But the fact that this dude over here, we'll see all of that, is a real problem. If we snuck around over here instead... Actually... Yeah, that might work.
Keep your head down.
Let me see about getting over there. Because we've cleaned up enough sight cones here that this actually shouldn't be too hard to do. This guy over here who sometimes takes breaks from working on the railroad is like the next biggest danger. But your cone... Yeah, if I just cross here, I'm totally safe. Looks like that guy also does not... He does not look over here.
So this is why the train had to stop out of town.
You'd think the railroad would be good for the folks here. But then they tore half the place down. Whoever ordered this wants these people gone.
You mean Vincent DeVitt, the railroad boss?
If you say so. Men like him are the reason everything's going to shit.
Well, sure, because he's got men like us who do his dirty work.
You're killing the mood, amigo.
Just trying to make sure that McBain doesn't see the area I'm about to walk at any point during his patrol path. So he does turn over here, but he's looking down at the table. No, he is very much a problem. We have to wait for him to start throwing his tantrum. Once he does, I think we can cross. We have to be pretty careful to stay in the lined part of that guy's vision cone.
Let's go.
But yeah, we got a minute here. Just gotta stay that far out.
Hurry up.
Okay. Make it into the building, and then just gotta push this thing over on him. But I want to make sure that I'm gonna have a way out after I do so. It doesn't look like there's a way up.
Let's get going.
Like if I told you to get up here, what would you do? Ah, there's a ladder over there that I'm not seeing. I see. Okay, well... We cannot deal with this poncho. Even if you throw a knife at them, they fall really slowly, right? Can I interact with this thing from the floor? I bet I have to push it from up top. Yeah, I do. That's a real problem. Can the guy on the ground floor see the poncho over there? He cannot. Okay, so maybe just a little bit of teamwork here.
I just need a few seconds.
Let me get vision of you.
I hate these guys. This way, amigo.
What the fuck?
Okay, just get back down. Everything's fine. Yeah, we might have to set up a little showdown move here. Because this guy can't see either of them.
Thing, amigo.
But this is something that's going to have to happen when McBain is not looking this way. Alright, that looks like my opportunity. So...
Bring it on.
Just want to do this the quietest way possible.
Let's see.
Hector's here. Here comes... Can do.
Boy, I sure hope this is going to work. Okay. Could have been timed a little bit better, but we got there in the end.
Coming through.
Nope, go around the back. There we go. Okay.
Getting heavy here.
And you... Is he going to be able to... Is that throwing the body? I mean, we could totally just throw the body in the bush, right? Somehow that other dude just totally doesn't even notice. I'll take it.
Come on.
Alright, well, this is looking like it might turn out to be a winner. It's actually really hard to get him to interact with the thing. There we go. Wait. So now he wants to get back down on the ground. When we told him to interact with this before, he walked toward the ladder. Nope, he's just not gonna do the thing I told him to do at all. Huh. I had the mouse on the part of the thing that said control, and I held control when I did it. Yeah, it's indicating a spot on this ledge. That's really what I was expecting. I have no idea why he decided to get down that time. Let's just hold fast forward for a second here. Boy, it's a very small speed increase.
Hurry up.
Okay, there we go.
Shift's over, McBain. That's it. All done. Satisfied now? You'll be able to sleep at night?
I'm fine, Cooper. Let's head back to the...
Is he gonna come up here?
Drinks are still waiting.
No, alright, everything's fine. So I think we just jump down and then coin this guy's attention away. It's a lot easier to do this than it was a minute ago. So we have removed a lot of the vision cones.
It's now or never.
Okay, and then he could just run right out. And I think we can do basically the same thing on this side.
On my way. Understood.
Yeah, easy. Who said this game wasn't easy? And of course, Cooper decides to just run right through the dangerous part of the building anyway. He's got to show off. I really feel like if you tell them to move from one spot in a safe area to another spot in that safe area, they should try to stay in the safe area the whole way.
Gracias, señorita. Don't worry about those men anymore. We took care of them.
Oh, that's kind of you, Hector. We sure could use a little more quiet around here. Well, fellas, I have to step out. Would you mind keeping an eye on the place?
Leave it to us.
Help yourselves. I'll be back in a few.
So, how long you been here?
Couple of days. Why are you asking?
Did you find him? You know where he is?
You have to bring this up now?
What the hell, Hector?
Just saying, we just had a good time, so why ruin it, huh?
Look, I'm not here to play the Good Samaritan. We both know he's working for DeVitt, so just tell me where he is.
Easy, amigo. Last I heard, he's at the mayor's house. It's just a short ride up the mountain.
No reason to waste any more time, then.
You sure this is a good idea? It's getting late.
I put this off long enough.
What difference is one more day? Way I know Frank, he'll still be there tomorrow.
All right. Tomorrow, then.
That's right, amigo. Now, tell me what you've been up to.
You know, that took remarkably little convincing. So, we managed to not get any of the badges there. It was not an A-plus performance. Okay, accidents for all the deaths. Don't kill or knock out anyone in the train track area. And don't touch any... That's a tough one. I guess we got one of the mini things. Oh, I could have buried Josh. I suppose that would have been the decent thing to do. Well, this was just a whole... Yeah, you know, I'm still just shaking the rust off. It's been a long time since I last played one of these. I think this is probably an okay place to leave it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. In general, if the missions run real long like this, I'll split them up over multiple episodes. But I felt like we had some momentum going there, and we were so close to the end. That's going to be it for us for today, though. Very much out of time. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we're going to get this guy, this mysterious guy that Cooper's after. I really could use a little bit more plot information. And we'll see you then.